Hi everyone, I'm Suzanne Boyd. Welcome to Learn and Share, brought to you by the Commonwealth Project. We hope you not only get something out of this programming, we also want you to share with your loved ones. Talk to them about what you've learned. You are not dependent on the news of the world. This is your moment to control the communication in your world. Enjoy. Hello everyone, I'm Suzanne Boyd. Welcome to Learn and Share. Today we are going to be sharing a restorative yoga practice with you. Now I have a very close connection to yoga. I've been practicing for about 10 years now. It is the one thing that really helps me feel some peace and some calmness in my life. And joining me is one of my favorite yoga instructors, Jessica Tavares Smith. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Yes, and she's going to be taking us through this restorative yoga practice. What is restorative yoga?
Restorative yoga can be seen and practiced in many different ways. So for someone here in the United States, restorative yoga may be like a yin practice in which we are slowing down the postures and holding the postures for a longer period of time and restoring the neural pathways of our own self. So we are starting to replace which is negative for positive and allowing not only our physical body but our mental or spiritual body, which is our breath body, to find that balance, that point of equilibrium.
So let's talk about what we're going to need for this. Obviously, a mat is good, but you can just be on a carpet, right?
Anything that will make every posture feel comfortable.
Yeah.
If there's pain, sometimes we practice yoga and we feel a little discomfort and we wait for that posture to end so the pain ends.
Right.
And it's not recommended to do so. If it doesn't feel good, you can readjust, modify, and you can definitely practice with a couple of towels if you need to. And making everything better for you.
Yeah,
so how can you make it easier for you?
Yeah, make it feel good. We also have a block here, which is going to help with our restorative yoga. So if you have a block, make sure you grab that and have it near you as well. Okay, Jess, why don't you start?
Welcome everyone. We're going to start by sitting cross-legged. If you have a yoga mat, you can sit all the way into the back of your mat, pressing palms facing down over knees. Our aim is to remain with our spine tall, with the back of our neck long, so you might need to tuck your chin in just a little. And from there, visualize your seat bones grounding. So there's a connection with earth. There's a gravitational field that connects our body to being more grounded, to being more in the present moment. If you feel comfortable to close your eyes, please do. We barely give ourselves an opportunity to look within. If you're not used to practicing any type of mindfulness, meditative or yoga practice, know that in the beginning it might feel a little awkward. You're creating a relationship with yourself and reminding yourself of the power of breath. So I'm going to ask you to breathe in and out of nostrils slowly. And within this breath in, embracing the qualities that you want to receive. May it be patience, compassion, courage, whatever it is that you may be needing in your personal life at this moment. In the same way that we gave our bodies, our minds, and our breath what we needed on the breath in, on the breath out you choose to release any tension, any overthinking or overdoing, and allowing yourself to just be a human being. Just to sit, even if sitting right now doesn't really create much of a change. Observe that the longer the period that we sit in a posture, the longer we learn with such posture. Placing both palms to meet in front of heart center. And this is just a combination between our left and right side body. The left side representing the moon, the lunar channel, the right side, the solar channel. So a point in the middle in which we are able to stop, discern, detach, and clearly see our intentions. It may be an intention just for this practice, just for today, just for this evening. It doesn't really matter what time of the day you're practicing, who you're practicing with. Know that right now we are creating a collective energy, union, which is the meaning and representation of yoga. From this place, set your intention, your intended outcome. Then place both hands to rest over your stomach. Let's go back into breath to learn how to properly breathe. On our breath in, the navel rises all the way out. On the breath out, navel into spine. Breathing in like a balloon expanding out. Out of nostrils, navel pulls into spine. Taking a couple more. In. Slowly out, nervous system relaxing. One more in. Slowly releasing. Placing both palms to meet once more in front of your heart center. And with the thumbs pressing on top of the sternum, you can feel your heart beating. So it is important to have this connection with our heart, with gratitude, with another day, another practice. It allows us to come into a place of acceptance of what is, not of what could be. Your next breath in, reach arms all the way up, keeping biceps close to ears. Gaze up at palms, opening the throat. We've got energy centers that are just like vibration. And when there's blockages in our energy, in our vital body, there's more chances of disease, not only of body but of mind, inflammation. So we want to look into breathing into the trillions of cells in order to recharge. Keeping fingertips up to ceiling, chin to chest, gazing to stomach. Try to pull stomach in and up a little bit. This will stimulate our navel area, close to the psoas muscle, the seat of our own soul. Gazing forward. Release right hand out and down, placing it to the ground. And streamline left arm, looking up past left elbow. Take a breath in. Out of nostrils, Ujjayi. Two more. In. Out. One more in. And out. Gazing forward, right hand up to meet left. Releasing this time left hand out and down. Opening right side body, gazing up towards the ceiling. The left palm placing down is going to ground the right sit bone. So you want to utilize your own body for leverage. Let your body help you. It has so much wisdom. One more breath. Gazing forward, left palm up to meet right. Interlacing thumbs, 8 fingers pushing up, widen your palms. Inhale nostrils. Exhale, releasing palms forward. Trying to roll over knees into child's pose. Hips back over heels. Now as Suzanne is here resting in child's pose, if you had difficulty rolling over, you can always come from cross-legged into the sides and just take your time. In child's pose, we want to keep our knees wide, our toes pressing back, our arms resting forwards and our forehead down. It's really healthy for our spinal cord, which is really what gives health to our body. It's where most of yoga practitioners describe the rising of energy. So from a state of feeling confused, not able to let things go, into a place of freedom. I'm gonna walk both hands to the right side, resting left ear down. Remind yourself to make the posture as comfortable as you can. And then disengage. Observe what it feels like to relax. Slowly walking both hands back to center, resting forehead down. Our breath will continue Ujjayi in and out of nostrils. And this will settle that nervous energy from the nervous system. So we're shifting into a parasympathetic mode, resting, repairing, and digesting. Walking both hands to the left. Try to rest right ear down, elbows down. For most of us that have never practiced yoga, it might appear everything a little bit different. We are utilizing body parts that perhaps were never used before. So a lot of patience onto how you feel and the strong sensation that is being created. Walking both hands back, resting forehead down. Right there in between eyebrows, there is a point that stimulates the pineal gland. Try to gaze at that point in between eyebrows. The pineal gland that is responsible for the releasing of melatonin, allowing us to balance darkness and light. The same with our emotions, turning everything into beauty. In your next breath, shift forwards. So shoulders stack over palms. Your knees might be a little wide. Guide them directly underneath hips, tucking toes. You can choose to stay with palms down or lift heels of hands. Just remind yourself to be comfortable. We'll start making giant circles to the right side, back, left, and forwards. These elliptical circles that are known as dancing lion, a posture that opens and releases synovial fluids into all of our joints. Coordinate breath with movement, allowing the mind to find a toy, a distraction in order to focus. Changing direction, closing eyes if that serves you. Breathing in, breathing out. One more. Let's come back to that posture, tabletop. Once more, gazing at palms under shoulders, knees underneath hips. If you have any problems on your knees, you can also fold a towel underneath them just to protect your knee joints. We'll come into breath work. Breath which realigns our purpose daily. The moment we wake up, we take that breath, giving thanks to another day. Inhale, gazing up. Try to spread your shoulders all the way back. And as you breathe out, hiss out of teeth, looking in. Stay here for a moment, navel pulling into the spine. Breathe in, gazing up, open. Broaden the sternum, pulling shoulders down, away from ears. Hissing. Really working on pressing the ground away, broadening the thoracic spine. Breathing, look up. Exhale, look in. One more in, look up. Breathing out. So this breath sequence is known as cat and cow. Come back to neutral. We're gonna point toes back and sit back this time in a meditative sit, bringing knees to touch. Sit over right hip or left, both legs forwards. Shake off your legs a little bit. Gonna make it feel good, so it's a joy to practice instead of looking at the clock. How far do I have to go? That's not the type of teaching I want to offer. Have a little more fun. Toes out and in. If our core is a little weak, it's normal for our back to be curled and for our posture not to be inviting or body language. So we try to strengthen the foundation, keep the spine tall. Feet can be separated hip width. Breathe in, reaching both arms up. Palms face each other. And keeping toes flexing towards you. Open right hand back, left hand forwards, gazing right. Just a gentle twist on the upper spine. Arms up on the breath in. Open left. Wonderful. Breathe in, reaching arms up, gazing forwards. And then rotating palms towards the top of your mat, trying to reach towards toes. So this is a part of our practice that really takes a lot of yogis out of the room. When they cannot reach their toes and they tell me, I'm not flexible, so I can't do yoga. Guess what you need to do when you are not flexible? Yoga. So here, if you can't do anything, if you can just place your hands over your knees and rest your crown is enough. Because every yoga practice is a breathing class. Try to relax forehead down, release both hands down, and slowly rise back up to seated. Reaching arms out and up, breathe in. Placing palms together in front of heart center. Always with intention. Place both hands down. Bottom of feet touch, sole to sole. A wonderful, easy posture to open our hips. The higher our knees are, the tighter our hips are, which can cause injuries on the knees and lower back. So here, find a comfortable seat to place both palms down in front of you. You can walk both hands forwards, dropping elbows if that's available, crown down. I'm also going to give you an option with your block, which you can just place in front of both feet, lowering elbows and crown. Or if that's too much, even right there on the heels and resting elbows. So anyone can really do it. Let's put it sideways so you have more space.
Oops.
So if you start working here and you're already feeling the hips opening, you can stay here for a few breaths. When you're ready to move on, grabbing the block, placing it in front of toes, then extending your elbows, relaxing the crown, making it a restorative practice for you, so you are your teacher. Your body will tell you what serves you and what doesn't. Even emotionally, that connection with our gut, that gut feeling or intuition. One more breath in. Let it go. Slowly walking hands back into the block. And then placing the block by your right side. Both hands down to the right side, stacking knees left, turning towards the back of your mat. Don't worry, we'll still be together. Want to keep the block close to you for our floor sequence, and with both hands back, slowly release your back into the ground. Lower, middle, and upper back. Hug knees to chest, rocking from right to left side. This will massage your kidneys. Back of neck is long. Feel free to part your lips, relaxing the jaw. And the more we get used to closing our eyes and looking in, the more we get to know ourselves and our path daily. No need to know about yesterday or tomorrow, to overthink, to refuel, to reset. We're just looking into that place in which our body, mind, and spirit live as one. Place both feet down. Try to guide fingertips to reach into heels, just to check your alignment. Keeping palms down, start to rise hips up towards ceiling. Placing weight over shoulders. Such a wonderful posture known as bridge. A bridge that is linking us from this realm, so from this breath into the next breath. Spread your toes, try to go a little higher. Breathing in. Releasing hips slowly down. Feet up towards ceiling. Opening both arms out in line with shoulders, palms face up. So Suzanne's gonna stay here in this posture with her eyes closed, enjoying. And we're just going to talk a little bit about how wonderful this posture is while you're there practicing. So with your eyes closed, you get to observe the weight of your legs that are falling towards the hips. So the femur, all of that weight from walking, from driving, from doing a lot, now gets to rest and to fall into the hips. So the sponge of our hips now gets to relax as well. It's a seal of reverse action. We're doing something that we normally don't do. Just to put our legs up and relax. One more breath in. Bending knees, hug them to chest. Then place both feet once more down with your knees bent, getting hold of your block that should be by your side. The same bridge in which we practiced the first time, lifting hips up. This time we'll have an addition, which is your block. The block will be facing sideways to better support the spine. You can also go lower if you haven't practiced too much. Slide it between your lower spine and your glutes, so you have full support. Open arms out once more, feet up to ceiling. So if that first variation was challenging for you, you can just get one of these blocks, and they're really helpful, softening the knees, trying to relax, allowing the meridians to cleanse, the neural pathways. You can sway a little bit right to left if that feels good. And you can also practice this sequence holding the postures for longer. We're just trying to share a little bit of a vast, vast practice. Bending knees, slowly release both feet down. Planting feet firmly on the ground, lift hips up. Get that block out of your way, visualizing any obstacles away from your path. Hips slowly down. Right heel over left knee. The right hand will tread in between left and right thigh. The left hand wraps outside of it, treading the needle. Clasping fingers behind left knee. And with that interlacing, pressing your left thigh a little closer. Breathing in nostrils. This time out of mouth. This signing out, releasing tension. Release left foot gently down. Right foot down. Arms over crown, take a breath in. Arms out and down, breathing out. Left heel over right knee. Flexing the left foot will biomechanically reach the hips. Tread the needle. Interlace fingers, push it a little closer. Back of neck long, face relax. Don't need to do anything right now but this. What a relief, no controlling, no worrying, just breathing. One more in. Signing out. Release right foot down, left foot down. Open arms out, knees up to chest. And release both knees to stack over left side, gazing right. Let me help you there. Arms are open in line with your shoulders. Broaden your back. Breathing from the left hip all the way up to right shoulder. Providing our body this transverse reference connection. Just like a wind chime, our body is connected in this vast network. Mind through the thoughts, emotions through vibration and energy, and our physical body, the one we can see. Gaze up, bringing both knees gently back to center. You can plant feet down for better support. Hugging knees to chest and releasing both knees to the right side, stacking. Right hand, left knee, left arm opens, gazing left. Full breath in, belly out. Slow breath out, belly in. Shifting gaze up, releasing right palm. Placing left foot down, right foot down, knees are still bending. Our left hand will cover the heart center. Our right hand will cover navel area. The navel area relating with our gut, with our willpower, with our sense of identity, rises up to the area of the heart, the chest. And from the heart center, we make a decision to surrender. And that is the practice of yoga. Take a breath in, open mouth, release both legs back and down, release both arms alongside body, palms up. Parting lips, relaxing jaw, eyes are closed. We'll take a minute in this posture known as corpse pose. Relaxing your mental body. Visualize yourself floating in the surface of the ocean. Visualize the solar flares reaching the top of the surface of this ocean, which also represents your skin, which also represents your physical body. And through this visualization, allow your body to sink down to the bottom of the ocean, a place in which everything is more quiet. Rest within this place, Shavasana. In our own practice, we can choose to stay here for longer. Take a breath in, open mouth, moving fingers and toes, moving neck from right to left, observing how different it feels just to move. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, bend knees in, hug them to chest. Let your body fall to the right side, fetal position, stacking knees. Placing left hand down, right palm down, coming up to seated. Once more, crossing legs. Placing hands in front of heart center. We honor the light within ourselves and others as a reflection of truth. Namaste.
Namaste. Jess, that was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our restorative yoga practice. Jess is going to be joining us with some more yoga sessions. But we hope you enjoyed this learn and share. And remember that yoga is your middle. So come back to your middle. All right, have a great day, everyone. Okay, get your phone, tablet, or computer out and share what you just learned with your friends or family. Talk to them about it. We'd also love for you to talk to us and tell us what you would like to see on this program. Is there something you've always wanted to learn? Email us at info@tcphealthcore.com. Stay connected and continue to learn and share.